This is the Dominator of the World, and I am bringing you this handy video on how to tank and heal in the early levels for World of Warcraft. And those two are different than how you do it in level 85, simply because in level 85 you have more talents and more abilities and everything, and so it tends to be easier. Or, harder. Different. But anyways, before I do that, I'm going to show you through my character list for the Maraudin realm, simply because I have the time to do so now. So my first character, as you can see, was a gnome. Yes, back when gnomes were cool, of course, and vanilla. He is a level 68 mage, and that's basically it. He's a frost mage. Next is Durant. He's my level 85 rogue. He's undead. I've pretty much given up on him now. He fell behind in Cataclysm because I took a short break from WoW, and he fell behind in gear. And in Cataclysm, it's basically pretty hard to catch up with everyone else. So I've pretty much given up on him, and now I only have 185 that I really play. Next is Versulk. He is a Draenei, and he's level 21 paladin. No, I don't play him that much. In fact, I made him right after TBC came out, and this is how far I've gotten with him, as you can see. Next is Palmel. He's a Blood Elf Warlock. He's level 19, and it's basically the same story as a Draenei. Next is Terwin. I made him in vanilla, so I've done even less with him. He's level 17 Druid, and he's a Night Elf. Next is Falkirk. He's my tank, my protection warrior. And I did make a warrior simply because it's a sort of leadership role in tanking. He's a level 60 warrior. I just got him there, so we're going to be seeing some BC tanking soon. Next is Elinthiel. He's level 85 Death Knight. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Gorobanad. He's a level 41 priest, and he's a troll. He is my only healer, and Falkirk is my only tank. I chose a priest for the same reason that I chose a warrior. So, next is Shrotzeg. He's a goblin shaman. Of course, he does have some heirloom items, but that's just because I didn't have anything else to spend my justice points on Elinthiel, so I just bought them for the hell of it. Next is Gracilis, my last character. He is a Worgen hunter, and I don't really play my shaman or my hunter much, so there's not really much of a story behind them. Alright, so now we're going to go into tanking, and I'm going to be splitting these videos into different segments, simply because I'm doing it live, so you will hear me tapping the keyboard and everything while I play and tank and everything. So, I guess I'll see you guys later after I log in and go into a dungeon. Before we go into an instance, I will show you, however, all the stats that a tank really needs. So basically a tank obviously wears plate in all cases, I think, except for druids. I'm not sure about druid tanks since I've never played one, and I really don't want to, so I can't tell you anything about that, but I'm talking about the perspective of a warrior and maybe a paladin and a DK. So, plate, after you hit level 40, you need strength and stamina, and I think if you're a paladin you can have intellect too. But the main things you need is dodge rating, you need parry, you need hit rating, you need you can use haste if you want, but critical strike is good too, and that is pretty much it. Of course, some of my Outland armor that I just got from Outland, obviously, has some agility on it. I'm not sure if that's okay or not. I just got it because Outland armor is better than vanilla armor, even though I had blue vanilla armor, so I just got it because I couldn't start a dungeon with all vanilla armor. I had to have some BC armor. So as you can see, that shield is BC and is a pretty crap shield. It took away my dodge rating. I'd like to know what you think about the dodge, like replacing vanilla armor with Outland armor, even though Outland armor certainly has no specs currently. I'm assuming that's because for some reason it's because of how armor worked during BC, but I forgot how armor worked back then, or if it was different at all. So that's just the reason. Anyways, let's go to the dungeon. Okay, well, whenever you fight against groups and you tank them, first you pretty much just do a bunch of AoE damage. You have 3 moves currently if you're a protection warrior that you can do that with. You can do cleave, and you can get the glyph or the talent for cleave that will let you hit multiple targets more than just 2. You have Revenge, which you will get along the line, which will be able to hit multiple targets once you reach a certain level. And then you have Thunderclap, which has been there for ages, so you know what that does, you know. However, when you face a boss, like I'm about to show you once I get to it, of course, then you have to basically just use Taunt, try to use Heroic Strike as much as possible, Shield Slam, and basically all of that one hit attack type of stuff. Now, whenever it's a boss that has multiple bosses with it, like in a raid it would, then you basically just fight like you would against a group. That is, if you're supposed to aggro all of the bosses at the same time. Alright, I'm gonna kill this one dude and then I'll show you the boss fight once we get to it. Okay, come on, die. There we go. Okay, so this boss is a pretty good example of solo tanking. Well, first you're supposed to do Heroic Strike, but I accidentally clicked Heroic Strike already, so it's on cooldown. I might not be able to use it for this boss, but you're supposed to use Heroic Strike first. That gives you all the aggro immediately. So I guess what I'm gonna do is damn, I have everything on CD. Fuck. Oh well. I'm gonna War Stomp, I guess. Wait for everything to get off of CD. Alright, Revenge. Now, whenever you get enough, what's it called? Rage, you can do Devastation. That's the move with the golden sword and the blue background. That's supposed to weaken the armor, and it's a really good help to your DPS, so you need to do that a lot. That'll also give you aggro, and of course the bosses here go down pretty fast, so, you know, the fights don't last too long. If you happen to lose aggro in the middle of a fight and you don't have any rage left, then simply use Taunt right here. There's also something I forgot to tell you. It's, if you're in a big room and you've lost absolutely all aggro, and there are about a million, what's it called? Damn. A million NPCs attacking your entire party, then use Challenging Shout. It's obvious. You'll get all the aggro immediately. You just have to make sure you have enough rage to hold it by doing a hell of a lot of AoE damage. Anyways, now we will go on to healing. Alright, a healer needs intellect, stamina, and spirit. Spirit has become the new need in Cataclysm for healers. I don't know why, but it just is. I don't know the mechanics of why we need certain stuff. I just go with the flow. So that's what basically all healers need. Druids, paladins, priests, anything. I'm pretty sure that's what all of them need. But since I only play a priest healer, that's what I know. Other than that, that's pretty much all you can wear. You wear cloth. I prefer to have a staff as a weapon, but you don't really use it for attacking. You just use it for all of its stats. The same with the wand. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I also have the grid add-on just because I want to get used to healing like that, since I will be doing that with raid healing once I start that. So it's better to get used to it at the start. So that's how I'll be healing. So let's go to the instance. Alright, so this is Dire Maul. All healing really requires of you to do in the early stages of healing, of leveling, is basically to keep your tank bubbled, keep Renew on, and that's pretty much it. Of course, there are cases where the tank pulls really big pulls, and you need to think fast and keep your fingers alive, because you need to make some fast decisions on who to heal and everything. And I've been in those situations. It's a hell of a lot of fun to heal those type of things, those type of pulls. Of course, what was I going to say? Of course, healing isn't the same for every healing class, because they just have different spells. I know druids have a lot of renew type of spells, so they have no problem with early healing, but I do wonder how they heal once they get later on, once you need to start doing stuff like heal, and stuff that just heals more at once. I mean, renew can be great, but it can't heal an entire party efficiently enough once you get higher level. Excuse me. You do have to watch out with your mana, though, since Blizzard took a lot of mana away. which actually, it's a good thing. It made healing harder, and it made it more fun, in my opinion. I'm a disciplined priest, so there are certain things that I have that a holy priest wouldn't, and so... Shoot, hold on. And so, yeah, it's just different. It depends on your class and your talent. So, hopefully this video did help you understand how to heal or tank in the early levels. I know I had some difficulty with tanking in the early level because Blizzard took away so many taunt-like abilities that warriors used to have, and so I had a bit of a problem keeping aggro, and I sucked. So, but now I've gotten better since I figured out how to do it. But I do hope this helped you, and I hope you won't have any more problems if it did help you. And I know healing's pretty easy. I just told you it because I told you how to tank, and as far as I know, YouTube doesn't have any videos on how to tank or heal at this early stage. Holy crap, he just... shit. No, wrong move. Alrighty, there we go. See, healing is suspenseful. That's why healers have to be very attentive to keep their party alive. Anyways, I am the Dominator of the World. I'll see you guys next time, and after I finish this instance, then I'll go on to make another Halo video for the Halo CE campaign series. If you're new to this video, and you're like a first-time viewer, then I suggest you go see that if you play Halo, because I'm making a tutorial on how to do the campaign. So, I'll see you guys next time.